Hello Gemini, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading from the 15th to the 21st of June 2020 for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you're well, Gemini. So, there we are. We have rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. Okay, so this is the Sacred Traveller Oracle deck. I'll be using the numbers deck here to pull a number and a message. Then I'll be looking at the angel answer cards. The tarot cards that I'm using today is the Radiant Wise Spirit deck and the Morgan Greer deck. And yes, the fairy cards are back. So I will be pulling a fairy card at the end. So what do we have for Gemini, please, angel spirits guides? Message for Gemini for the week. 15th to the 21st. Okay, card has fallen. We have nature, 74. Here, what do we have for Gemini, please, angel spirits guides? Message for Gemini. 2 cards, Gemini. If you believe, we have opportunity. Opportunity. Interesting, Gemini. Okay. Let's pull the cards and see what we get. So, first card is you, second card is your challenge, third card is advice from spirit, fourth card I should say is your outcome. And then we will get clarifiers to go deeper into the message. As always, it won't resonate with everybody, so just take what resonates with you. So what do we have for Gemini? We have the 2 of Cups here. Your challenge, 10 of Swords, Gemini energy, advice from Spirit, we have the Queen of Cups, and Queen of Swords is your outcome. So we have Cancer and Libra here. Interestingly enough, the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Swords. I'm just going to pull this down, Gemini, because I did look at the bottom of the deck. I don't always, and it's interesting, even when I've pre-shuffled, I've got the 5 of Cups here. And Justice, again, a Libran energy to over the 5 of Cups. Okay, what do we have for Gemini, please, angel spirits guides? Message for Gemini. What is the message for Gemini, please? 15th to the 21st of June 2020. We have the King of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles clarifies the 10 of Swords. Queen of Cups is clarified by the 9 of Wands, and the Queen of Swords is clarified by the 6 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Gemini, we have the 10 of Swords. But remember, this is your energy and death. Interesting. Okay. So, I'm going to just grab another deck, Gemini. I just want to clarify a couple of cards. Oh, there we are. So this is the classic Rider-Waite. I'm just going to pull a couple of cards here. So let's clarify the Queen of Cups for Gemini, please, angel spirits guides, in this reading. 15th to the 21st of June 2020. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups in the advice from the Spirit, please. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups, thank you. 4 of Cups. And let's clarify the Queen of Swords, please. Seven of Pentacles. It's interesting, Three of Pentacles. Just here is reiterating this. So it's a poignant message of, I do feel for some of you, you are rebuilding, you know. There is a message of rejuvenating rain. Now, I love the fact that nature came out, because for me, it kind of feels like a rebirth, reconnecting to your old self as well here too. We have 74, so 74, and 7 and 4 is 11. Now, obviously, the 11 card is a master number. It can be a card of manifestation, also blessings being bestowed on you by the universe. Angel spirits, people who have gone to the other side, your ancestral line. So it's a beautiful message here. There is a feeling of coming back to your natural self, but I also feel this is about getting perspective, maybe connecting with nature, obviously within the guidelines that you can right now with what we're all going through, to clear the past and heal the present. And I feel some of you are going through that, Gemini. We have, if you believe, and I just feel that when you believe, if you can believe, you can come through this. Focusing your energy in the right direction. I mean, the Magician, I always feel, is linked with this card, because it is that inner belief that you can bring change to your situation. That's when things start to happen, you know. And we do have a number of threes that I saw in these cards, which is about the manifesting something new. The 3 on the last deck as well, 3, 3, 3, you know. So I feel for some of you that it's a time of manifesting something new, really believing that from within, that you can restore or change, bring positive change. Because for some of you there may well be some opportunity coming your way, or it might well be seeing an opportunity, a window of opportunity, a door of opportunity, call it what you will, to bring change to your situation now, or to bring change within you. It might not be a physical opportunity. It might well be now is your opportunity to really believe that you can bring change to this situation. Okay, so we have the King of Swords, card of Aquarius. Could be to do with an Aquarius. And we have the 3 of Pentacles here. So 2 of Cups, I feel, is to do with the love relationship. The King of Swords can sometimes mean to do dealings with the law, and can be to do with separations, can be to do with splits. And like I said, there could be some dealings with the law as well, maybe a decision or a choice that you might be waiting on here, or involving some kind of, could be independent person in this process. But I do feel for some of you that Aquarian energy it can be about making a decision or choice, everything becoming clear, making your mind up in a situation. Maybe, and I feel for some of you it might be splitting in a relationship here, because there's a feeling of, with this going over the King of Swords, a new vision, a new path, moving on from whatever this was. There's a feeling of rebuilding here. I do feel also that this is an element, certainly in love, the 3 of Pentacles can mean, have you got common goals? Are you going in the same direction now? Or maybe there's been some decision or choice of realizing that maybe you're not going in the same direction, maybe you don't want the same things. Because there is an ending here, Gemini. I'm really feeling that quite strongly. And I do feel for some of you, you've realized that you don't want the same things. I also feel that the love might have gone, because we have the King and Queen of Swords here. You're talking air energy here, and I just feel that there's obviously it's an air energy. There is no cups there, there's no love there. It's like the love might have been gone. You might have found that you weren't moving in the same direction, wanting the same things anymore. And this is the feeling of rebuilding, manifesting something new. I do feel this energy has really destabilized you. This ending, this hurt, the wounds, someone's actions towards you, I feel it's to do with a relationship, has wounded you deeply, Gemini. And it's been difficult to move on from. You know, this can be somebody holding on to this so tightly. And yet, this destabilizes you in some way. So it's like you're holding on to something that has maybe some kind of destabilization in the relationship. Someone's actions hurting you deeply. This is the sun in Gemini, though. The sun rises in the distance, bringing a new day, a new dawn, pushing away the darkness. This is in your mind as well as in your physical reality. So for some of you, Gemini, I feel it is time for you to allow endings to happen, to allow yourself to move on. And you know, sometimes we cling to what we know with the fear of moving forward, and there's a feeling of clinging to what's gone here, clinging to the past is stopping you moving forward. And it's a false illusion of stability here, because in your challenge position, this is instability. The Nine of Wands, again, is just reiterating that somebody is having trouble, certainly with the Four of Cups, on embracing new opportunity. They are standing guard over the past. And this is a message: you're so close to bringing change here, but you can't see it because this has been such a difficult journey, amassing these 9 wands. And you might feel apathy, you may well feel emotionally wrung out, this kind of emotional stagnation that can come with the Four of Cups. There is also maybe some deep thought that you have been placing on what has gone. Being in some deep thought, reflecting on what's gone, reflecting on the past, is stopping you moving forward. It's like where you're placing your energy is stopping you from moving forward now. And in comes the Queen of Cups here, because this is over the Queen of Cups. This is the Divine Nudge card, saying there's something better ahead. It's time to move away from this energy. And I feel this is an energy of mastering your emotions. You need to master your emotions, Gemini. What is keeping you stagnated? The emotional attachment to the past. And I know that's difficult because, you know, the Swords energy is to do with the mind, the Cups energy is to do with our emotions and feelings. But the Queen of Cups is a deeply intuitive energy of understanding deep down, instinctively. Now is the time to master those emotions that are keeping you stuck on the past. And rebuild, Three of Pentacles, something new, manifest something new. You know, she keeps a lid on her emotions, she masters her emotions, and that makes her more solid, secure, stable, open to new opportunity. So the message here is to really bring and receive, maybe, you see, I'm seeing the jewels, better things ahead here. You need to master your emotions here in this situation, and that's the advice from Spirit, because it's like this is just connected with the past. It's like you've come so far as well. Don't allow yourself to stay in this stagnant energy. It's time to move on. It's the Divine Nudge card. And I do feel it, you know, this has been really tough energy. I mean, you've got the Ten of Swords here again, Sun in Gemini, with the Three of Swords. So some of you might be speaking your truth. Some of you might want to have your say. Some of you might want to get something off your chest here as well, Gemini, because in order to break free of this energy, there may well be some conversation or communication you need to have. It's either with yourself, Gemini, you know, or inner communication, but I also feel you might want to express something. In order to move on, in order to manifest something new, you might want to get something off your chest here. Because, you know, the Queen of Swords, she can... And I feel this is linked to this separation, this ending. But she's also about seeing the truth of the situation. She also makes decisions, speaks her truth, but also allows, you see, the hand is out to receive. So again, I'm just feeling there could be some message, conversation, you getting something off your chest here. Yeah, feeling that quite strongly for some of you. Now, I also feel, you know, the Queen of Swords, Libra energy is House of Relationships too. So again, this is about focusing your time and energy on what's worth your time now. And I certainly feel for some of you, with the Six of Wands, you're deciding to claim a victory, to put something behind you, to conquer this difficult situation. Having looked at things in the cold light of day and really been thinking, Gemini, okay, I'm looking back at the past all the time. I have this intuition now that I really need to get a grip of my emotions because they're just not allowing me to move on. I might want to say my piece to somebody in a situation, maybe in terms of what this relationship was. But I also feel I need to place my energy now, my focus, my time, invest my time in where I'm going to get reward. And things are becoming clear on that subject. I'm ready to make a decision or choice based on where I spend my time and energy. And I do feel for some of you that clarity, it's like the razor sharp clarity is coming to you here, is allowing you to move on, allowing you to move on from the hurt, the brutal truth of the situation that has hurt you deeply. And I feel it was to do with relationships and accepting endings. And as you accept the ending here in terms of what has happened, the Ten of Swords, you rise in your own light. There is rebirth. You move on. There is a victory over this death. You move on from what has gone. You accept the ending, and in doing so you've discovered what you're made of. This is a victory of also self-discovery, discovering your own power, your resilience to overcome a real challenge in your life and come through the other side of it victorious. Because this is the Phoenix Rising card. It is shedding an old skin. It is allowing endings to happen. And I always say the Phoenix rises from its own destruction. You're ready to shed that old skin. Let it go. Move away from this, the hurt. Powerful reading, Gemini. It really is a powerful reading. But I do feel for some of you, you're moving on. There is a rejuvenating rain around you, and this is your opportunity this week, for some of you, to move on, to find your own belief, your own inner belief, your own power. We have purity. Always trust the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it you will find the answer to your question. Yeah, and that's what the Queen of Cups is asking you to do. Really deep down, look inside your heart. What are you clinging on to that you know deep down isn't good for you, for some of you anymore? It's time to move forward. And that's what deep down that Queen of Cups is telling you. It's not for everybody, like I said, if it resonates with you. But it's a powerful reading, Gemini. Beautiful reading. And yeah, I just feel, you know, this being at the bottom of the other deck again, 3, it is time to rebuild, to manifest something new, to build something far more solid, secure for your future. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful week for you, Gemini, and I will see you next time. Thank you.